Hi, this is Sandy Erickson with Realty Group, and one of the questions that I hear quite often, especially in this market, is how do I buy a home when I currently own a home? So right now in this seller's market, prices are high and inventory levels are low, which is causing people to sometimes pause on their plans for wanting to make a move, when in actuality, it shouldn't. The good news is there's always been 3 ways to buy a house when you currently own a home. And I think sometimes the challenge is trying to figure out, how do I get access to the equity for my down payment? How do I logistically, find a house, and do I put my house on the market? Do I find the right house first? All of those are kind of the concerns that people have. So again, we're going to go through today the 3 ways to buy a home when you currently own a home. So the first is to make a contingent offer on your home selling. So what this means is that it gives you, on a positive side, the opportunity to go out and find the right house first. However, on a negative note, the unfortunate part is most sellers in today's market won't take a contingent offer when there's plenty of non-contingent offers out there to take. So if they have to wait for you to sell your home, which is what we mean by contingent upon your home selling, that kind of ties up their property during that time that they're waiting for you to come back with a non-contingent change to your offer. So the contingency that you put like that, even if you got a seller to accept it, unfortunately, it kind of puts you in a position to have to offset that contingency by offering more money. So it's kind of like, I call it, you're going to be buying high and selling low, because you're also going to be in a hurry to try to sell your house to be able to keep that contingency going on that purchase that you're excited about. And of course, along the way, at any point, your offer can be bumped off anyway. So if you have a contingent offer on that property and the seller or another buyer comes back, that seller can then take another offer over yours. So I kind of have often said, after 20 years of selling homes in any and all the markets that we've had, it's kind of no more than a handshake. And when we were in a buyer's market, it was hard for sellers to think about taking that offer for fear of the house not selling. Well, right now, a lot of sellers won't take the offer because there's so many non-contingent offers out there to take. So again, it's option number 1 in any market. However, it's the least used and the least likely to be successful in any market. Option 2 is contingent upon your house closing. So this is similar to option 1 in the way that you would have the opportunity to be able to back out of buying that next house because it would be contingent upon your house closing. But generally speaking, what we mean by that is you've gone out, you've found the right house. However, we've got an offer on your property, contingent, and so your next purchase is contingent upon that coming to a successful closing. So it kind of gives you peace of mind that you know what your house sold for. You know that you found the next house, so you're excited about that. And it reduces any of that financial pressure that you might feel. Again, kind of the unknowns around what your house might sell for. However, again, in this market that we have right now, it is truly a contingency. So when there's so many people out there making offers not contingent upon their house successfully closing, it really puts our offers, if we make them like that, to the kind of the bottom of the pack. So in addition, when you go out and you list your home and you go out to make that contingent offer on your successful closing, you also feel a time pressure, a kind of a time crunch to go out and find that right house to make sure that the closings align to kind of avoid a double move. And if it doesn't align and you can't find the right house, then it does kind of come back to needing to make a double move. So either renting, staying with family, doing some temporary housing, things like that. Or it might also cause someone to settle to purchase a home that maybe they wouldn't have wanted, but again, kind of with the time crunch, feeling like at some point they're kind of settling to find that next house. But again, a very popular way to do it because there is kind of that less certain or uncertainty around the financial side of things. The third option then is what we call non-contingent. So this is not contingent upon the successful sale or closing of a home. So in today's market especially, but in any market, but in today's market, it is definitely the best, most competitive option that we have. So no home sale contingency and no home closing contingency. So this is what a seller truly wants to see in any market, especially today's market. So, and the plus of it is too, as a buyer, you also have the flexibility to, again, go out there, find the house that fits for you, not having to feel that time crunch that you might feel if your house is already sold. And we might still be able to time, and often do, time up the closings to be on the same day. So we can go out, find that next home, get that secured, get your house listed, and still time it so that both close on the same day. The negatives of this, of course, are potentially the ability to be able to buy without selling. So when it comes to that working, there are some financial tools that we can use, but certainly there is some financial means that have to be there in order for that to work. But again, we've got lots of options which we're going to talk about in our next video. And then, of course, the unknown sales price of your current home. Because we'd be securing that next property first, there certainly is no guarantee on what your house might sell for. However, in today's market, we can certainly get pretty darn close. And then, of course, at the end of the day, again, must qualify to make all of this work. And again, many people do. Actually, more people do than ever think that they would. So in summary, in the market that we have especially, the goal is to try to make as competitive an offer as we possibly can. And one of the ways to do this is to be absolutely not contingent. And in order to be non-contingent, our team offers what we call our Seller Success Toolkit. This provides a bunch of different options to try to help make the financing piece as strong as we can. So again, the goal is to make it convenient and successful for you looking to sell and purchase in today's market. I look forward to sharing that with you on our next video. Thanks so much and have a great day.